the first one. Use the following diagram to answer the following, right? What's the measure of angle M? I kind of walk you through it. What you should have caught is that if this is 13, this is 13 as well. I don't need the 13 to be there. I just need you to realize if these two sides are the same, then so are the angles, right? So this is going to unlock angle M for you. So that's 180 minus 42 minus 42. What is that? 96? 96, yeah. So I will give you a mark for figuring out that this is 42 here, and a mark for figuring out the 96 today. Classify triangle MNP by angle measure and by side length. So I don't care which order you do this in, but in terms of angle measure, this would be obtuse, so I need to see the word obtuse somewhere, and isosceles. Like I need to see these two words. You get 1 mark per correct entry. So if you have obtuse only, you get 1 out of 2. If you have isosceles as well, 2 out of 2. Next, with this information, you had enough to classify each one. So what is this? This gives us 60. So this is 90, right? Based on that. So this would be a right scalene. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to give you half a mark for putting that 90 there. And then half a mark for the first part, half a mark for the second part. So that's what the 1.5 is going to get you there. Here I was hoping you were going to see the markings. So if this is 150, I'm going to go 180 minus 150, which is going to give me 30. I take the 30 and split it in half. Not that it really matters. I don't know why I did this. I'm just so used to finding all angles. It doesn't matter. So as long as you have obtuse, we know that there's only one obtuse, right? And isosceles, you are fine. So you know what? I'm just going to give you half for each today. And watch this. We're going to make a slight change up here. I'm going to make the 90 worth 1 mark. So question A is worth 2. So 1 for the 90, half and half for the naming. Over here it's just half and half for naming because you didn't really have to do this part. And then the last one, I'm going to give you 1 mark for figuring out that, right? These two sides are the same, so are these two angles. So what that means is if you go 180 minus 60, the one angle that you're given, you're left with 120, correct? You go 120 divided by 2, you realize that this is 60 and this is 60, and then your mind just blows, right? Blows up. It's like, wait a minute, I wonder if that's equilateral. And yes, you are right. It's an equilateral triangle. Equilateral. If you wrote acute or acute equilateral, that is fine. You don't have to have the word acute equilateral. You could have just gone with equilateral, but it doesn't hurt. So let's do that anyway. So you get a mark for coming up with the 60s, and you're going to get a mark for naming. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of out of 4.5, the question 2 is worth 5 in total. So this page is worth 9, right? Because we've got 5, and we've got 2 and 2, so this is 9. So just make the whole thing worth 9. And put your name somewhere, name and last name on there. Help me.